Thank you for your service. These kind words are appropriate when you encounter a veteran in passing. But for those of us who want to do more than give thanks, we can give back by supporting the Military Family Research Institute at Purdue University.
In the Air Force, I had the honor of serving as the installation commander, or MAIR, for Robins Air Force Base in Georgia and Joint Base San Antonio, the largest joint base in the Department of Defense. In these positions and throughout my career, I saw how important local community partnerships are to identifying the best ways to support the soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Guardians who depended on the installation and the surrounding community for essential services and support. In an era of constrained resources and budget reductions, we relied extensively on these partnerships to meet the growing and diverse needs of our members, veterans, and their families. I'm proud of the work Purdue University has done, is doing, and will continue to do in support of the men and women who have worn our nation's uniform, both while they serve and in their capacity as veterans. Here in West Lafayette, the Military Family Research Institute is a critical part of Purdue's military support ecosystem. MFRI's Family Support Team conducts community outreach and mobilization to support and strengthen communities that serve military members, veterans, and their families. For example, the Focus Forward Fellowships support women pursuing 2- and 4-year degree programs, while Reaching Rural Veterans strengthens resources and services for at-risk military and veteran families. MFRI's research and programmatic support are vital tools for installation commanders and their surrounding communities as they identify and leverage all available options to support our military members and their families.
MFRI is special to me, personally, being a family member. Having lived through the difficult, well, it's all difficult, but having lived through the times when MFRI's initiatives weren't there, and now they are, and supporting the families and knowing that that resource is out there when it wasn't before is really important, and that not just the spouse, but an unmarried service member and their families, it's tough on them too. Their child is off in a war zone, and they need to know what's going on, or they need to know how to get a hold of them if there's an emergency, or just communicating. And MFRI provides those initiatives to keep communication lines open between the families, the spouses, and the communities in which they live. People seem to forget that the families and the spouses, that they sacrifice too. They take care of things at home so that their veteran or their service member can go out and do their job.
There are a lot of people that say thank you for service, and it doesn't necessarily, it's like, God bless you when you sneeze. On the other hand, there are people out there that are working very hard to try to support both the active duty members, the retired members, and the family population. And MFRI, I think, fits into that category. They really mean it when they say thank you for your service. And they are trying to figure out how to take thank you for your service and make it even more impactful on the families.
We are so proud that MFRI has demonstrated scholarly excellence for more than 2 decades, conducting groundbreaking studies that influence programs, practices, and policies. Professor Shelley McDermott Wordsworth has earned an international reputation as a scholar who has led MFRI in developing innovative research and programs that have received numerous awards at Purdue and nationally. We are so proud to serve as such an important resource for supporting the quality of life for military and veteran families in our country.
Much of the work that MFRI has completed in the last decade and a half is due to substantial investments by Lilly Endowment Incorporated. They have been a steadfast supporter, and in fact, they challenged Purdue years ago to do more for military and veteran families, and they provided the resources to make that possible. Now they've made it possible for you to contribute to that mission by doubling the impact of a gift that they made of $1.5 million in matching funds. Now is the perfect time for you to support MFRI and its critical programming. Please consider giving today.